Hello, U.S. history. Today, let me get that out of the way. Today, I wanted to go over a couple of just announcements with like some general course and Unit 1 information. And then I wanted to dig into our Unit 1 resource library and the notes that you guys started a couple days ago, and that will actually be turned in as the first formative assessment for the activism standard. So we probably already talked about these, but looking up here real quick, the activism standard is here, talking about how can we analyze historical and emerging means of changing societies. So let me take a look at these slides here because let's see if we go to full screen mode. What you can see is that we're talking about historical means of changing society, and so that's the progressive era. So the fight for to end child slavery, or the fight for women's voting rights, the fight to end lynching of formerly enslaved people in the South. These were all big progressive era fights to fight injustice. We're going to be comparing the strategies that they used with climate change regulation today. And that's where it's going to line up with the civics class as well, asking these big questions. To what extent should government regulate big business? And what methods have been effectively used to fight injustice in the economy? So that's kind of the big picture. Here's the three standards we're going to be looking at: activism, text evidence, speaking and listening. The text evidence standard you've already had one assessment on. This document that you're working on today will be your first assessment on the activism standard. After this unit, we'll be all done with these standards except for the speaking and listening standard, and we'll move on to two new standards. That's what's shown here on this page. You don't need to get into all the details, but we have three big units this quarter, and then you can see the different standards that we're going to be hitting during that time. Last, I want to make sure just to plug the idea of working together. Office hours on Friday, 7th and 8th period, 105 to 2:15, or just stop by in the afternoon. I've got one-on-ones, but often I can get you set up in a breakout room. So feel free just to stop by this same Zoom in the afternoon. Okay, what we're about to do, I'm going to show you real quick, is we're going to open up these two documents, this Unit 1 resource library, and then also this progressive era notes that you've started already and will be adding to today. Alrighty.